Good morning and welcome. My name is Rob Satchell, and today is Saturday, the 15th of November 2014. We're in a town called Mae Sot, which is in the Tak province of northern Thailand. Um, it really is that hot, but not as hot as it was in Bangkok, which we arrived about 7 days ago. And to be honest, I couldn't couldn't wait to get out of the epic urban sprawl that is Bangkok in general. Um, this is my guest house. It's pretty reasonable, pretty basic though, but for 150 baht, which is roughly about £3 English or 5 US or Canadian dollars, it's an amazing bargain. I'll just give you the grand tour quickly. Uh, yeah. Right, this is the shower facility. More than you need, obviously. Right. Prepare yourself. This is the toilet. Yeah. It's not a sit-on one. Yeah. Oops. Right. Yep. Yep. You do squat and hover over that, and obviously to flush you throw a little one of those cups of water down the bulb and all that. So. Right. Oh yeah. Before I forget, over there, right over there, that's the west. I'll just. Right over there, where I've just pointed, is well, about 10 kilometers away. That is. I can stop the camera shaking. That is Myanmar, the border with Myanmar. We're right in West Thailand at the moment. Yeah, all the way over there, that's all Myanmar. Well, you can't see most of the mountains because of a little bit of the cloud cover, but like say over there, a little bit probably. I'll just give you a little bit, show you what's out at the front of the guest house. We're just going to go via the attic. I don't think anybody's around, so right. Right. Yeah, this is the sort of, I think, the main bus station, and this is where I'll get transport on to where I'm going today, which is further south, about 4 hours south, via I can't remember what they call them. They're like a converted pickup truck with two facing seats on the back, the flatbed part of the actual pickup truck. Um, they are called Song Ta Us, and they're pretty reasonable, and they're probably the most popular transport in the smaller villages in smaller towns. This is the bus station. That's also where I ate last night and this morning. Right. So, yeah, like I said, I've been here for about 7 days. What have I seen so far? I took the train north to Ayutthaya, which was about an hour and a half on the train. Third class. Totally recommend third class travel on the train. The windows are all open, wooden seats. It's fantastic. It's like you step back in time a few years, Obviously sat with all the locals and stuff, and maybe one or two other backpackers and stuff, but it's really fantastic, and just to see the forests and fields roll by and actually smell everything, and it's really fantastic. Yeah, I went to Ayutthaya, as I said, the ancient capital of Thailand. I spent about a day and a half there. You can easily do it in a day and a half. They do, some of the guest houses arrange with local tuk-tuk drivers to do sort of day tours, and it does save walking around. I mean, it's only the actual island itself. I say an island, it's basically the old area of the cities is basically surrounded by water, even on only on one side, it's only like a stream sort of thing. But I guess it made fortification easier back in them days. Um, but yeah, loads of ruins there, loads of temples. Pretty good place. But yeah, day and a half, 2 days max, and you're done with it basically. Um, yeah, then what? Yeah, then I got back on the train for another. Well, they always say about 2 hours, but train travel or especially coach travel, add another hour onto the journey. Because if you were driving non-stop, you would get there in the time that your guidebook would say, but they keep stopping and stuff to pick up and put down parcels and people and stuff. So yeah, allow enough time to get between them. Yeah, from there I went sort of northeast, and I'm heading towards the national park of Kauai. I think I pronounced that right. But to get there, I had to go via train via Pak Chong, which is pronounced Bak Chong, but obviously in your guidebook it's spelled with a P. That national park, Kauai, was definitely worth the visit. Wasn't the most amazing national park I've ever been to, but a good spread of wildlife. Definitely go with a guided tour, because I can guarantee you'll see nothing. The forests there are really, really dense. They're out of all the 6 major trails there, 2 of which you can do without guides, but considering the density of the forests and stuff, you really will see nothing. And if you go on obviously a guided tour and stuff, on the backs of one of those pickup trucks that I mentioned before, you got an English-speaking guide, obviously, mate. That helps, and you'll get to see some of the bigger wildlife, and if you're lucky, you'll get to see a wild elephant, which obviously you don't want to get too close to those at all. It's even a bit concerning if you're a bit close to one inside a vehicle, because they're heavy and they're quite dodgy sometimes. Yeah, so I spent about two days in and around Kauai National Park. Yeah, obviously in that 2 days you'll see loads of wildlife. If you go on an afternoon tour, you'll end up going to a local a local spa. Well, not spa, a little cold spring, a little pool basically in the middle of nowhere, which is fantastic, just what you need in this weather. And also at the end of that day at sunset, you'll see, I'm not kidding, probably about 2 million bats come out of this cave, and it's one of the most amazing things I've ever seen. I thought 2 million bats, I thought they were exaggerating, but no, the stream of bats just kept coming. We were there at least 30 minutes watching this stuff, and it was brilliant. It was fantastic. Yeah, right, I'm going to go down to the room now, so I'm going to hold on a second. Right. Yeah. This is awkward, more awkward than it looks one-handed. Right. This was Home Sweet Home last night. Basic, I know, but yeah, you don't really need anything else if it's just one evening and stuff. I don't know if I mentioned the room here was 150 baht, which is 3 quid, 5 US or Canadian dollars. Bargain, Yeah. Yeah. Last night I just mentioned this quick. I'm pretty sure that I heard small arms fire last night. No more than 5 or 6 shots, but it was definitely nothing to worry about. It was probably about 2 kilometres away. If more possibly. Being at night, and it was probably about 11 o'clock at night. So sound travels far further at night, a lot easier. Reason I mention that is because when I arrived here yesterday, I came to the lobby and it was empty apart from a couple of girls, and they whisked off to get the receptionist, obviously. I looked behind reception and there are two fully automatic assault rifles propped up against the wall. Now I'm not a rifle buff or anything, but I remember from cadets a long time ago that one of these rifles was possibly an AR-15 American assault rifle, and the other one looked like a Russian Kalashnikov, a more modern version of the AKM, something like that. But these things look brand new, and one of the American version one actually had a sound suppressor on the end, not quite a silencer, but yeah, to prove what I'm saying, I'm going to actually show you this downstairs in a second. So I'm just going to lock it first and stuff, and turn the fan off. Right. Okie dokie. Right, I'm going to have to do this as discreetly as possible. So yeah, we're doing it quietly and stuff, and so yeah, I'll just want to show you that that they are actually down there and stuff. Is one of the weirdest things, apart from seeing semi-automatic weapons for sale in Walmart, where you go to get your groceries and stuff. This is like another one of those weird things. But anyway, we'll just pop down now and have a little look. Right, there you go it. I wasn't BSing, they are behind the counter. Yeah, I'm going to be scooting from here in a little bit. I need to get down to Pang today because I really want to do some more water sports, and apparently they've got some good whitewater rafting down there. Hopefully class 4 rapids, fingers crossed. Anyway, this is Rob Satchell for now. Welcome to Thailand. See you in a little bit.